Alright, so lots of people have been asking me how Lostvayne's banner will be, and most importantly if Derieri will be in Lostvayne's banner. I wasn't gonna really talk much about it because if I know, just wait for it to happen. But the schedule is really tight. The banner is probably not gonna look like JP, which is really unfortunate. The reason for that is because of Gloxinia. Now, if they really want to hold the half anniversary, on the day of half anniversary, or close to it, they should release Lostvayne. So tomorrow, the 25th is next update. So they should release Lostvayne the 1st of October. Damn, no, September. I'm stupid. The 1st of September. But I honestly think if they want to keep the same banner, if they want to, release the banner the same way as GP, they're gonna have to delay it a little bit more for a few reasons, which I'll talk about. So yeah, 25th should be next update. I mean, we're gonna see. I mean, technically for most people in America, it should be 24, like night to 24. It doesn't matter. For me, 25th. So today, later or tomorrow for me, we'll be getting info on who's coming this week, and it could be a lot of people. And again, I'll talk about why. But yeah, I believe so. They should extend when Lostvayne's coming out for a few reasons. So Derieri came out last week, and by the time the Lostvayne banner comes out, her banner won't be present in the game anymore. So it's fair game to put her in the banner, just like she is. This is the GP banner for Lostvayne. As you can see, Ascula, Mascula. It has one of each commandment. I believe. It had Blue Gallon, I recall. I believe it has one of each commandment that was present in the game by then. Fraudrin, Lostvayne itself, Blue DMLE, Elizabeth, Deanne, Red King, Red Merlin, Blue Gopher. I think the only person missing right here is Blue Gallon, I think. Yeah, I think. So, they should keep the same banner, but there's a character who's on Global Yards, which is Green Gloxinia. So, it just release him next week, right? Well, there's an issue. There's also an event that comes with the celebration that they have teased in the developer notes. It's this event right here. I should have opened this already, but I'm stupid. Yeah, dev notes right here. They should have maybe postponed this announcement, maybe. But it's this event right here. Now, the issue of this is that this event has two characters as bosses that we currently don't already have in the game, which are Easton and Mono. Not this one, the blue one. The green one's better, but what can you do? And Mono, which completely sucks, but what can you do? Easton and Mono released 2 weeks before Lostvayne. As you can see, they released in 12th of March, and Lostvayne came out on the 26th of March. But also, in the middle of them was Arthur, which was the free unit for the celebration. You got tickets to summon on his banner, and you got him guaranteed on the banner, plus other free multis on it. So there's also Arthur that released before Lostvayne, which was part of the celebration. I mean, they could knock him off and just not make him part of the celebration at all, and I don't know, make him a Hawk Pass unit. They do whatever they want. Like, remember Green Lilia, the free 6/6 Green Lilia JP god that Global never did? They could do the same thing and just say, you know what, no free Arthur for you. If you want Arthur, it's either the Hawk Pass or you can summon for him. So they could. They genuinely could. But it'd be best not. So they have Easton and Mono to release, which, are part of this event, which came with the celebration. Didn't they release? I think they released with the day Lostvayne came out. I believe so. This event right here. And there were various stages. I should have brought up. They recently brought back the event on JP, and it was around here. Yeah, it was. It's this event. It's like the best event ever for farming. Yeah, as you can see, this is Mono and this is Easton. But now on JP they brought more. It was Valenti, Mono, Easton, and that's it. I think so. Yeah, it was one of each type, and then when they brought back on JP right now recently, they also added 2 more stages. Doesn't really matter. It's just for farming, it does matter because Shin stage was the best one, but Valenti stage for the one Global's gonna get now is the best one to farm, just as an information. So yeah, East and Mono are not currently in the game yet, but they are gonna have stages on it. So it would be weird if they don't get a banner. They could they could not release them, you know, with Lostvayne, the event, and wait another week and release the event with the banners. That also could be a thing, you know. So Lostvayne comes out with Raujin, I assume, I don't know. And then the following week, they released the event plus East and Mono. That could happen as well. I don't know. Like, they really don't know much to do. But here's another issue. Most gacha games and how Grand Cross does is, if there's a banner active, that banner unit will not be added to other banners until that banner is done. So, if Gloxinia gets a banner, and it's a banner with 2 characters, because how Global has been operating is, if it's a banner with 1 character, it only lasts 1 week. If it's a banner with 2 characters, it lasts 2 weeks. Except, was it Green Esker lasted 2 weeks, but he was only 1, I believe so. But, if it's Green Gloxinia and Red Gloxinia, it will last 2 weeks, making so if he comes next week, he will overlap with Lostvayne and he wouldn't be in the banner, unless they want to break that. It's all up in the sky, really. I mean, then why would you summon for Gloxinia if he's already in Lostvayne's banner, you know? As a business doesn't make any sense. So it would have to postpone again, unless they only release Green Gloxinia and Red Gloxinia gets taken off, which is unfortunate because Red Gloxinia is a pretty good unit that, again, just like a lot of units that released after Lostvayne, never got used, because as you can see by the schedule, Lostvayne, Gloxinia is right here. He came too late. Every unit they released after Lostvayne, except maybe Red Zeldris, Easton, and Goddess Elizabeth. You can include the cell in there. He's somewhat. If you're 6'6" and you are gear, max everything, you can use him as a link. So every other unit is just not as good because Lostvayne was a thing. So unfortunately for Gloxinia, he never had a place and never will have in the game, really. But if they release him before Lostvayne, he could have a week of being good. That'd be great for him. But yeah, there's this big issue of units that haven't released yet. And you know, if you didn't see, Lostvayne is the character for the half anniversary, which should be, again, here or in the following week. If it's the following week, they have more space to do stuff. But again, Arthur released a week before. He was the countdown for the celebration. They have been doing this with every single celebration. He was the countdown for the Dawn celebration. There was the countdown for the anniversary, which was Matrona. And now the countdown for the 20-minute Dawn celebration, which is the new festival exclusive coming out, is Hellbrim on JP. So they always do these countdowns for these festival exclusives. Not having one kind of sucks because it's free multis. So they have these big issues, these big gaps that they haven't filled because they've been rushing the game too much. Calm down. I don't know if they really rushed it to have Lostvayne's half anniversary, but there's so many characters released beforehand that are not in the game. And you know, even releasing characters every single week, you still missed. Like, let's not even count Elat and Bellion, which I don't care about them, but they are not in the global yet. Red Fat King. I mean, there's also the seasonal characters they could skip, which lucky for them. But I don't know if skipping East and Mono before the event really would be good. I mean, what they really could do, is, and this is a good theory, and this answers the question if Derieri will be in the banner. They could, next week, release Arthur, East and Mono. So Arthur will be a free banner, so it doesn't really coincide with East and Mono too much. They could release next week Arthur, East and Mono, which we'll know in like 12 hours, something like that. And then screw this banner. Let's only have Lostvayne featured for 0.25%. and just have unfeatured DNs like Gil Thunder and Jericho and stuff like that. They could. But festival banners, the only two that we have been with specifically selected characters, and I really don't want Global to break that, because the way the anniversary banner was made was so good. They picked so many like actual relevant good characters to have like good raids to be pulled, and it was really, really good. If they break the model, it would be very annoying. If they don't break the model, if they keep Gloxinia in, or they could just scrap Gloxinia with someone else, I don't know. If they don't break the model, Derieri should be in the banner. Which she didn't. Okay. Derieri came out. Not. Oh yeah, searches are being bugged on YouTube. Derieri didn't come out too much before Lostvayne, really. Like, Lostvayne came out, I think, a month after Derieri. So this is when he came out. Yeah, this is when he came out, 4 months ago. And then if we scroll down, I spammed videos because that was like pretty much when Global came out. Nah, she didn't come out beforehand. 5 months, okay. So, yeah, it was like a month and so before. In JP time, that's quite, it's not so much. On Global time, that's a lot, because Global releases a banner every single week. In JP time, that's not so much. So it's very possible that she would be in the banner. I think it's very, very plausible for her to be in the banner for sure. So yeah, that's another reason I would recommend skipping Derieri if you are only really looking forward to playing PvP. She should be in the banner, and you have a decent chance of pulling her. Now, if for some reason you want green Derieri, I don't know what to tell you, suck. That's it.